You ever watch a movie and you notice that the important parts of the movie were in the trailer? That happens a lot, where the trailer just shows a little too much. Not with this one, and I gotta salute them for that. That way, when you watch the movie, you'll be genuinely surprised. And that's exactly what happened here. It definitely has that old school aliens feel to it. They even use lines and references from the previous Alien films. Now, you might have to be a big time fan of the franchise to recognize them, but they're there. Just like the very first two, this one is insanely intense. You get that claustrophobic feeling like before because you're in space in a spaceship and you're trying to escape. Another throwback technique that they use here that I like very, very much, they don't show the alien a lot. Whatever the humans see is what we see. If you're wondering if it's gory, 100% very gory. That's the director's style. He's known for that. The character Rain, played by Cailee Spaeny, I think I'm saying that right. Her character has a brother, and I like their dynamic. They don't always agree, but both make good points. And you see them mentally wrestle with each other. I also got to point out that Aliens, the franchise of Aliens, reminds me so much of Terminator. And that franchise is a very rare film that has a very good sequel. Some might say even better than the original. My humble opinion is that Aliens 2 is slightly superior than the first one. And with Terminator 2, that one's definitely superior than the first one. And of course, both sequels were directed by, you know who? The man, the myth, the legend, James Cameron. Even though I don't like none of his Avatar films, but his past work forgives all that. Now, I like practical effects. I prefer practical effects. But there's some things where they have their limitations. They can't show you certain ideas with practical effects. And there's just one scene in particular that I like very, very much, where there's zero gravity and there's alien blood flowing everywhere. Now, the face huggers in this one, number one, is a lot more. Number two, they're very, very aggressive. Something like when zombies started running compared to the original zombies where they were just walking very slowly. Looking at that, you would think it was a $200 million movie, but it's under $100 million, which means they don't have to make a whole lot of money to profit. And because it has a horror element to it, that helps it make it not as costly to the filmmakers or studio. Now, this film here has multiple endings. Sometimes I'm a fan of it, sometimes I'm not. I only like it when the second or third ending pays off. Like it's clever, you don't see it coming, it doesn't drag on. With this one, I think people are going to be split 50-50. Some will like it, some will hate it. Because it does kind of drag toward the end. Not going to lie. But all in all, I still like it. From 1 to 10, I'm going to give this movie here a solid 8. I would recommend it, and it's definitely rewatchable. Catch you on the next one.